Hey guys, welcome back to Saturday Night Sit Down with your host, Tavi Pinnock. On today's episode, I want to talk about three main reasons for divorce. Actually, I want to talk about six main reasons for divorce, but I'm going to do it in two parts. So this week, I'm talking about the first three main reasons of divorce. And then next week, I'm going to do the concluding part of the other three because I don't want the video to be too long. So, without wasting your time, guys, let's dive right in. Now, the first reason of divorce, it's money. Yes. Money, 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 money. I know most people think, oh, money is not important. I'm not looking for money in a relationship. Um, uh, it's a lie. Money is very important in any relationship. Now, when you're young, you're dating, you're still under you're under the care of your parents. They're still providing food for you. They still give you money to buy clothes and all your, all the normal things that you need. You still have parents to, provide those things for you. When you're dating someone at that age or at that stage of your life, then money really doesn't matter. All that matters then is love, love, love. You're in love. You don't care about anything else. You don't care about the money. Everything is fine. But as you start growing older, especially for women, you now realize that there are a lot of things that you need money for. Now, don't get me wrong, guys. Some people are going into a relationship, going into marriage, without maybe the guy having doesn't have a good job, the girl as well, maybe she doesn't have a good job, but they just have something, something is coming in that can, just pay. They're just ticking along and they love themselves. So they believe that, with their love, they can conquer anything. But guys, once kids starts coming into that relationship, the minute you start having kids, everything changes. Now you might get married to a woman, like I said, when you don't have anything or you have very little, and she might be contented with whatever that you're providing. But the moment kids starts coming in and you as a man can't meet up, to your responsibility as a father to provide for the needs, the basic needs of those children, it becomes a problem. Because no woman will want to see their child, crying for food and there's no food, or no woman will want to see their child being naked and no clothes to, to cover them up. Before you know it, those things that you think really doesn't matter, you find out that those things, they do matter. So money is very, very, very important in every relationship, and it's one of the major reasons for divorce. Nobody wants to marry a lazy man. Nah, nobody wants a lazy man. So if you're a lazy man, you don't want to go out there and look for work. And listen, I'm not saying go out there and do whatever you need to do to make money. No, it doesn't pay anybody. Do an honest job. Earn your money in the right way. There are lots of things you can do as a man to earn, legitimate money. Rather than I'm not in support of people doing, people trying to do shortcuts and like all these internet fraudsters with all the rubbish that's going. Those are people that are trying to look for shortcuts, and all the 419s and all the Yahoo boys and all the other ones that they want to do. They want to get to to the top of the ladder, but they don't want to start from the beginning. They just want to jump from level 1 to level 10. And when you put your hands into things like that, trust me, guys, it never works. Well, you might enjoy that world for a while, but the end result is always disastrous. So, but I hate lazy men. A man that cannot look after his family is a lazy man. Or a man that depends on the wife to look after the family, well, he is a lazy man. That's my own opinion. Everybody has their own opinion. This is my opinion. If a man cannot look after his wife, cannot look after the children, then that man is a lazy man. A woman is there to support the man. So we're not saying that the man should provide everything for the house. No. The man should be able to provide, a majority of the upkeep of the home. The woman is there to support you as, your helpmate, to help you get to that 100% level. But there are so many men in this day and age that all they do, they just sit their backside at home, and you see women are going out there working, toiling day and night, trying to feed the home. So money is very major in when it comes to marriage, and it's one of the main reasons why we have high divorce rate. As a man, you should be able to provide the basic needs of the home. And when I say basic, that means you're able to provide shelter, you're able to provide clothing for the children, you are able to provide food, put food on the table, you're able to send your kids to school. Those are basic needs of the family. So as a man, you should be able to provide the basic needs for the family. So like I said, that is one of the reason that's one of the main reason of divorce. So a woman, we are very, very patient. So woman can be patient with a man for a long time, and still think and still pray and hope that things will get better. But when they now realize that this man is not just, there are some men that we know that you can see them trying. You can see them putting the effort in trying to make things better for the home. But some, you just realize that they are just bloody lazy. They don't want to do anything. You just know that. And a woman, it comes to a point in their life and they think, you know what? This man is not going to change. This man is just 100% lazy man. Nothing is going to happen. You know what? I'm not going to put my children through that. I'm out of here. So that's it. And some men might have the money, but they are very stingy. Those stingy men. Stingy men. They have money, but they don't want to take care of their wives. They don't want to take care of their children. You find those ones, they're very stingy at home towards the wife and the children, but they go out there and spend the money on concubines. So no woman wants a stingy man, nor a lazy man. So that's one of the main reasons of divorce. Money. Money is very important. It makes the world goes round. Without money, nothing can be done. Without money, imagine if your child is sick, especially for those that in Africa that you have to pay for your medical bills. Your child is sick, you take them to the hospital, but you can't afford to pay. That child can die because daddy doesn't have money to provide. There are a lot of things. Your child wants a new book in school, need a new uniform. You can't provide. Those are the basic things. So it gets to a point that the woman thinks, you know what? If I can go out, and like I said, most women go out there and they're the ones, actually working and bringing this money home. So it gets to a point the woman will think, come on, if I as a woman can struggle and work and bring food to the house, why can't my husband? So if he can't provide, then what's his use? I know some people might not like it, but that's just the truth. If a man, I think there's a passage in the Bible that says, if a man cannot provide for his family, that man is worse than an infidel. A man should be able to provide the basic needs for his family. So money is one of the main reasons why, the main cause of divorce in marriages. And the number 2 reason for divorce, yes, number 2, it's sex. Yes, sex, guys. Sex is number 2 reason for divorce. You know, now most people I know, like especially we Christians, we don't want to talk about sex. It's like a taboo. I don't know why. I don't know why we don't want to talk about sex. God made sex for a husband and wife. So why we shy away from this topic, I can't just comprehend it. I don't understand why Christians shy away from the sex talk. But sex is another reason why a lot of marriages are breaking up. Because especially, especially for like if like if you're a virgin and the woman is a virgin and both of you get married, then it's okay. Both of you're learning from each other, so it's okay. You don't know jack apart from what you've learned from him, and he doesn't know jack apart from what he's learned from you, so it's fine. But if you've been, you've had previous sex partner before you got married to this man or this woman, trust me, there is a difference. And when a man or a woman can't satisfy, especially for a woman, if a woman cannot satisfy the man sexually, then the man will go out there. Don't get me wrong, guys. There are some men we know they're just dogs. So no matter how much you try, you still cannot satisfy them. They still want to go out. But generally, if a woman cannot satisfy the husband sexually, the husband would go out and get that thing from out there. And now we think it's only, if a woman can satisfy. There are some women as well, because of the experiences they've had in their previous relationships. When a man can't satisfy them sexually now in the marriage, you find out that those women start cheating on the man. It happens. It's happening. People don't talk about these things, but it is happening. Even Christian women are cheating on their husbands. Because the man might have the money, the man might have everything, every other thing, but in that part, the man is not, is not up to the standard of what the woman wants. Or maybe the woman has got to really, high sex, drive. And the man can't meet that up. You find out that woman will be doing something secretly, cheating on the man. And sometimes you get to a point that the woman will just say, you know what, that's it. I don't care about the money. I'm out of this relationship. I can't take it anymore. And another thing is that we're talking about sex. Even between husbands and wife, I don't know why. It's difficult for people. Why is it difficult for people to talk about sex? Guys, why is it difficult for people to talk about sex? It's something that we should talk about regularly. Especially in marriages, it's something that a husband and a wife should sit down and talk about things, because it's very important. Now, maybe a man wants a wife to do something, maybe go down below, whatever. The man wants the wife to do that, and then the woman comes and say, no, I can't do that. That's unacceptable. I'm not doing it. It's against my belief, or it's against this. I'm not doing it. And maybe that's what the man enjoys more in, sexual intercourse. Now you've deprived the man from that thing that he enjoys most in sex. You tell me, what do you think the man will do? Now, if the man goes out and meets another woman out there that gives him that thing that he enjoys more about sex, trust me. And if that woman gives him that and gives him a little bit extra, before you know it, your man is gone. Yes, and that's the end of the marriage. And also, maybe a wife likes something. Maybe the woman is a sort of woman that likes, to have foreplay before anything, And then the man is that kind of man that he doesn't even. He just brings out his banana and he just straight into the thing and just hurts the woman for no reason. You find out that women like that won't enjoy sex anymore with that man. When the man wants to have sex, that's when they'll tell you, I can't, honey. I've got a headache. I'm not feeling well. They'll bring all sorts of reasons why they can't have sex with you. Because you're not talking about, you don't talk about those things. But if you sit down and ask your wife, or you sit down and ask your woman or your husband, how do you like it? Or maybe after sex, you ask them, I hope you enjoyed it. Is there a particular way that you want it? Or is there something that you want to try? Talk about it. It is meant to be enjoyed. God made it for you and your husband to enjoy it. Sex is not just for babies. My Christian brothers and my Christian sisters, sex is not just for to make babies. It's for you to enjoy it. And it's something that brings, a man and a woman together. It brings them closer. So you should be able to talk about it. Tell your husband, honey, I don't like it that way. Do it this way. Or I like this style. Or I don't like this style. Talk about it. Don't be shy. If you're old enough to be married, then you're old enough to talk about sex. So I don't see why people are shy about that topic. Anyways, yes. So sex is another reason for divorce, because people don't talk about these things, and especially because of especially we're Christian African women, especially because of the way sex has been portrayed whilst growing up. It's like a taboo topic that nobody talks about. So it becomes something that you don't want to talk about. Some women will even want their husband to turn the light off because they don't want the man to see them naked, but it shouldn't be like that. And most of these men are going out and they've got good Christian women in the house, but because the women don't know the role that sex plays in marriage, they're losing their husbands to girls outside that knows how to do it and give the man the way the man wants it. So ladies, think about it. And if you need some lessons, ask your husband, how do you want it, honey? I hope I'm doing well. Is there a particular style you like, or is there something that you like that we haven't tried? Explore. Both of you, it's your body. The Bible says when Eve was brought to Adam, they were both naked and both of them were not ashamed. So you shouldn't be ashamed to be naked in presence of your husband. You shouldn't be ashamed to talk about sex. So explore your body, tickle yourself and find out the sweet part and whatever, turns your partner on. It will bring you guys closer together. And the truth about it is that when you have sex and you can laugh about it afterwards, it's an amazing experience for a man and a woman. It's an amazing experience when you do it and then you talk about it and you laugh about it and you talk about, okay, maybe next time we'll try it this way or we'll do it that way. It brings the baby side of the man and it brings the baby side of the woman, and both of you enjoy life and it brings you closer. So it's one of the reasons for divorce, especially in the Christian homes. So guys, talk about it. It's very important. Okay. So that's that. And number 3 main reason of divorce, especially in African homes. Can somebody guess? In-laws. Yes. In-laws. If you let when a man and a woman, and I know my own way of thinking might be different from people, but for me, when a man and a woman comes together, they come together to start a new home. I know that you have in-laws, which are now the extended family. You have them, but there are limits. There should be a boundary. Where, when people come in, an in-law shouldn't just come into your home and take control of your home. No. Your mom or your dad hasn't got that right to just come into your matrimonial home and come into your home and take control. No, they have their own home. They have their own husband. They have their own wives. And your brothers as well and your sisters hasn't got that right to come into your home and dictate to you what happens in your home. Like some culture or traditions, they feel when a man marries a woman, the woman has got no say. So even the younger brother of the man that the woman is way older than will come into her home and tell her what to do. And there are some men as well, whatever daddy says goes. Whatever, some are mommy's boys, mommy's child. They're just old grown men, but they are like children. Whatever mommy says goes. So your mom will come into your home and tell you, this is your wife. She's eating too much meat, though. She's eating too much food. She's spending all my son's money. Problem. And they come into your home and tell you, oh, you shouldn't be. Why will a woman wake up at 10 o'clock? What kind of wife is that? They come into your home and tell you what to do in your home. And as a man, if you cannot, let your family know that this is the limit. or this is the boundary. They will come over and they will dominate your home, and before you know it, you start having problem with your wife. Or as a woman as well, if you're that type of woman that every little thing that happens in your home you take back to your family. Oh, my husband has done this, my husband has done that, my husband, you tell your family everything. They will dominate your home, because everybody will be telling you their own opinion of what your home, this is your home. They will tell you what your home should be like, and before you know it, they've destroyed your home. Some will tell you, me, I can't take it from any man. No, 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 no. I cannot take it. I can't take it. I will talk to him. I will. If he talks to me like that, I give it back to him. And before you know it, your husband talks to you. You shout back at your husband. Before you know it, your home is broken. And some men, they get to that point, they say, you know what? Since you want to marry your family, I've had it. Just go and marry your family. So we need to be wise. Remember, yes, we are families. But when you decide to marry, like the Bible says, a man leaves his father and his mother and cleave to the wife, and both of them become one. So when you decide to marry, you've decided that, you know what? I am starting a new foundation with this man or with this woman. We want to build something new. We want to make a new, a new empire for ourselves. And though we have families, we have mom, we have siblings, we have friends, though we have those external, families, there has to be a boundary. The family needs to know, yeah, when we need your advice, we will ask for it. Don't just come in here and tell us what you think is right for us. If we need it, we will come to you. Because believe me, guys, in-laws, if you let them, they will destroy your home. If you let them, they will destroy your home. But when you make them understand that, no, there is a boundary, do not cross it. There's a limit to what you can say. There's a limit to what you can come in here and say, or what you can come and contribute. Then everybody knows where they stand in the relationship. Everybody knows where they stand in that family. So those are the three things. I don't want the video to be, too long. So those are the three things for this part one of divorce. So next week we will look at the other three main reasons for divorce, especially in Christian and African homes. Okay, guys, that's it from me today. Thank you so much for taking your time to join me. And if you're new to my channel, you're very, very welcome. So till next Saturday, I remain your host, Tammy Pinnock. Bye now. Bye. Let it go, make my body go. Take our bodies high.